And I will play a mountain. Oh,
Ooh, a real
Nice.
fancy mountain.
for them.
What that?
Pin it out.
Oh, it's me to go. I thought Kovacs for second. Sorry, Kovacs. I'll draw.
Oh.
And then I'll play Axe Guard Armor in past the turn.
Alright.
I was reassessing my hand thinking
I'll draw.
that card doesn't do what I thought it did, so I might get stuck pretty quick.
I'm going to play a Naya Panorama for my land and pass the turn.
A draw. I will play a plains. And that's me done. Pass turn.
Cool. I'm going to rip a mountain off the top. Close. Plains. And pass the turn.
Oh, you guys need to reset your life totals.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit,
we're all dead.
Because apparently I had an unfair advantage at being at 40.
Cool. 40. And I'll change the fact that I'm not playing Edgar.
I will play a forest as my land for turn, and I'll tap that forest that I top drew for a Sky Shroud Ranger. And then I will pass the turn.
A draw. I'll play a plains. And we'll play a Fable of the Mirror Breaker. So create a 2/2 Dead Shaman. When this creature attacks, creates a treasure token. And I will pass turn.
Nice. And I'll edit out me deleting all the cards from last game. Untap, draw. Still not mountain. I'll play a Slayer's Stronghold. And what does that do?
Put this down. It's a 1/1, but I'm just going to put a 2 dice in it so we know it's a 2/2.
Sound.
And you also have the one lore counter on your saga, Matt.
Cool, mate. Cheers.
Those sagas generate so much value.
Yeah, I like this one.
I'm going to play Arden. So at the beginning of combat on my turn, I may attach any number of auras or equipment I control. You control to target permanent or player. Pass over to you, Kovacs.
Alright. We'll untap, upkeep, and draw. And... too bad there's no better way to sequence this, but I will play a mountain as my land for turn. I will tap 3 and play Toggo. And then, because this is, I have to do this as a sorcery, I will tap the Skyshroud Ranger and put a Blighted Woodland into play. Trigger Toggo for a rock.
Nice.
Nice.
And after all that, I shall pass the turn.
Okay. Tap. Do I draw before the Fable? The Fable goes first.
You
draw.
You draw.
Yeah.
And
Draw
then
first,
the and
Back
then
on
the
Fable.
saga goes,
Right.
and then you go on to your main phase.
Guard up to 2 cards. If you do draw that many cards, draw to discard. Nothing really I want to discard. That's a bit awkward. I'll just go there.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
No, there's nothing. Oh, it's really awkward. Nothing I want to discard. I'll play a Caves of Kalios. I'm going to play Isshin. And ping myself for 1.
That's from the mana for the
Caves,
for
yeah.
the caves. Yeah.
Then I'm going to go to attacks. Is yours a 2/2, Chris?
It is a 2/2, yeah.
I also have a
Okay.
2/2.
I have a 2/2 as well. I'll just attack Chris with my 2/2. Triggers when it attacks. So when this attacks, I create a treasure token. So 2 treasure tokens because of Isshin.
Nice. I'll take 2.
I get 2 treasure tokens. Do I want to do that? I think I do. I'm going to pay 1 white, sack both my treasure tokens, play Thalia, Heretic Kafir. Creatures and non-basic lands my opponents control enter tapped. Pass turn.
On tap. Draw. I'll play Sun Home, Fortress of the Legion, and
Tapped.
then...
It's in tapped, mate.
Oh, and it comes in tapped, and then we're going to do nothing. Oh,
Got him.
got me.
Thalia. Straight in.
Yeah, I'm going to do nothing. What's Isshin now? Oh, Thalia's a 3/2, isn't she?
3/2
With
first strike, and
strike.
Isshin is a 3/4.
Yeah, pass the turn. So the worst thing is, I'm going to play something that goes and gets me a land, and I don't think Tom's playing the land that I want to go and get.
Untap, upkeep, draw, and... Ooh, that's not exactly what I'm looking for at the moment. Let's see here. Well, that's one. I think what I have to do is pay 1 and sacrifice the Naya Panorama. Search my library for a basic mountain or forest or plains and put it to the battlefield tapped. So I'm going to grab a basic mountain with that. Trigger the landfall on, well, not landfall, but yeah, trigger the not landfall on Toggo for another rock. And then I think I'm going to pay 1 and equip one of my rock tokens onto Toggo.
I'm impressed you've got a rock token.
Yeah, it's the only one I have, so I need to... I'll grab another token out here in just a second, but then after that, I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay. I will draw, and Fable flips. So Saga, return it. It returns as Reflection of Kiki Jiki. So it's a 2/2, pay 1, create a token as a copy of another target non-legendary creature, it gains haste. Then I have to sacrifice it. Just want to look at the other side again quickly.
Yes, Tom,
Okay.
I need to draw a mountain. This card needs to go get a plains that's attached to a mountain.
Let's go to attacks. Gonna send my 2/2 and 3/2 first strike at Krovax and my 3/4 commander at Chris. So Isshin triggers for the attack. So I create 2 treasures.
I will be taking 4.
3, mate, 3.
3? Oh, I'll take 3 then.
Alright, and I will
Taking
block
extra damage.
1 each of your guys, Matt.
Okay, so first strike on one of them. Which one do you want to...
Well, I'll block the first strike one with Skyshred Ranger. And for the first strike damage, I'm going to pay 1 and tap and sacrifice Rock. And deal 1 damage to you, Matt.
1 damage to me, yeah?
Yes. Toggo chucked a rock at you. And then
Okay.
both of these, my guy's a 2/2. He doesn't trade for anything, does he?
Well, the goblin is 2/2.
I'm gonna have Toggo block the first strike guy, and Sky Shred Ranger block the other.
Okay.
You're
And I
not,
was
you're
sent
not pinging
Toggo
the
text
token.
Well, the token's a 2/2. No, I'm gonna ping Matt with that.
Okay.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 6. Interesting.
All that
To
mana.
do. And now I got so much mana.
Have you got another 2 treasures now? Or is it just on combat damage?
It's just when it attacks.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so I've got 2 treasures there. I'm going to play 4 mana for a Fey Steed. So it's a 4/4. When it attacks, another target attacking creature I control gains indestructible. If a creature or planeswalker I control becomes a target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, I draw a card. That's me done.
Okay. Gonna untap and draw. Oh my days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. I can't even play Bruenor. This was not a good hand. Let's go shuffle in the deck though. I'm gonna go look for a plains card off this core cartographer, and then I'll be passing the turn.
Okay, mate, so it comes in tapped as well.
Yeah, it comes in tapped off that, but he hasn't got the one I want. But it's Krovex.
And you said you're. Alright, I will untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play a forest as my land for turn. And then I like to pay 4 mana. I'll leave the green open. And cast a chain reaction. Deals X damage to each creature, where X is a number of creatures on the battlefield.
No.
What was that
So
board
I'm
like?
counting. Yeah.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures in play in total. So 7 damage to each creature.
Anything I can do? Answer is no. I thought maybe, but no.
Oop. So I'm just throwing half your deck on the floor because you don't have a plains attached to a mountain anywhere in this deck.
Oh, and you could grab it too because it's not restricted to basic planes.
Yeah.
And with that, that's me done.
Okay. Do you want to do anything, Chris, before the board wipe? Or?
No, mate, you're good. You're good.
Right, yeah, cool,
I'm all
right.
tapped out. Just shuffling up.
Tap.
These are gone. There you go. That is the planes that I want to get.
I can't draw any. That's really annoying. What to do? I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Sack these for 6.
Ooh, you're gonna do a lot.
I'm gonna play Scourge of the Throne. There's a 5/5 flyer with dethrone. So whenever the creature attacks, player with the most life type put 1/1 counter in it. When it attacks for the first time each turn, if it's attacking the player with the most life or type most life, untap all my creatures, and I get. After that phase, there's an additional combat phase.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
That's pretty.
and that's me done.
Cool. I'm gonna untap. gonna draw. Yeah. Needed the shuffle.
Need land, please.
I am going to make the most of that mountain. Play a fighter class. Whenever a fighter class enters the battlefield, search your library for an equipment card, reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle up. I know what I'm going to get. Where I'm going to get Sword of the Amethyst. There it is. So that's going to go to my hand. And then for 2, I'm going to play it. And then I'll pass the turn. So I'm going to carry on shuffling, but you to go Kovacs, mate.
Alright, I will untap. Upkeep, draw. And... Alright. I'm going to spend as much as I want to have that big ol'... Yeah. Fortunately, I'm going to have to pay 4 and crack this Blighted Woodland. To grab 2 basic land cards, put them into the battlefield tapped, shuffle my library, and that will be me done.
Yeah. Tap. Come on, land. Come on, land.
I'm going to grab a mountain and a forest.
Not land.
I was hoping to just naturally top draw a land, but that was not to be
You and
done.
me both, mate. You and me both.
All struggling
Right,
on land
so-
this game.
I'm going to go to attacks and attacks Krovax with my 5/5, so he gets a counter because he's got the most
What?
life. Hit you
No.
for 6. Hit you for 6. When it attacks for the first time each turn, if attack player with the most life total, untap it, and then there's another additional combat phase. So I get to untap it.
Go back at Kovacs.
Well, if you want the other counter, you need to swing somewhere else.
Yeah,
if
I
you
do.
want to keep your creature.
Don't be scared of him. White's not known for spot removal. Don't be
Because
scared.
I've got the most life total now, so I
yeah.
don't get a counter.
That's true.
And Krovax did kill my board, so Krovax 6 more, my friend.
I have no regrets.
It needed to be done, that's for sure. That's quite funny if I did that. But I'm not going to. That's me done. Last turn.
Cool.
Still no land.
Draw.
Oh, cheers, Pete. These lands are lovely. I do love these lands.
Yeah, the lands look so cool. Yeah, should I go back? Only 3. Only 3. But fun is still being had.
Everywhere, didn't
Oh, you got your... Oh, no. Oh, that's a level up. That's not a saga. That's a
Yeah,
level up on your fighter class.
That's a level up, dude. Oh, I can't do what I want. That is terrible. Oh well, oh well. I will tap 4 to play Bruenor. And I will use his ability to attach the sword for free. And
He does not have haste, does he?
he doesn't. And I
Oh.
didn't have enough mana to do what I wanted to do. And now I've just tapped wrong as well, which doesn't help me out. I'll play Boros Garrison, and we'll bring a plains back to my hand.
Now you got plenty of mana.
Yeah, it's just I've kept the colourless mana up, which was silly. Off you go, Kovacs, mate. Off you go.
Alright, I will untap. Upkeep, draw. And I'll wonder why I couldn't have drawn that. all by myself last turn and not have to. I'm going to play a mountain as my land for turn. Then I'm going to pay 6 and play my commander Kodama of the East Tree.
Nice. Yeah, so Kovacs is playing Koma, and Trogo, and Matt is playing Ishkin. Or Isshin. Isshin? There's no K. Added K's now.
It's new.
And let's see here. And I will pass the turn.
Don't want to do anything. It does help me doing that. Actually, sorry. Oh, what have you played, Crovax? Kodama.
Kodama, yeah.
I played Kodama of the East Tree. 6/6 with reach. But I am nowhere near the highest life total, so your dethrone will have no effect on me.
Yeah, but I don't get cancer. I've got to take my own life. What? Okay. So I'm gonna do 1 black, lose a life, and white, and red, and Chrissy.
Yes, Matthew.
I'm gonna anguished unmaking your commander, so I lose 3 life.
Why?
And did you take 1 damage from the cave?
Yeah.
And now you're at the lower life total, not the highest life total.
Look at that. Tactics.
That was mean.
Draw. Oh, great! It's not a land again. Lovely. Thanks. So we will attack the highest life total. Yes, mate. So it gets a counter.
Okay. It's a 7, right?
Hit it for 7.
Sure.
I get an additional combat phase.
Yeah.
I'm going to play 1 black and a white, losing a life.
Yeah.
Provax, I'm going to despark Kodama. Tile that.
And that is at. Trying to click on despark.
Exile target permanent mana 4 or greater.
I will send him to the command zone.
And then Crovax, I'm going to hit you for 7.
Alright.
Oh, see, I thought I was getting it again then.
No.
I'm getting it next turn, aren't it?
Spreading the love. I'm trying to do as much as I can with 4 mana here, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true. I shouldn't whinge about mana.
No. And then I'm going to pay 2 for Remorseful Cleric. So 2/1 flyer, sack it, exile card from target player's graveyard.
Is that only a single card?
Is that what?
It's just a single card from the graveyard, is it? Or is the whole graveyard?
No, exile all
it's
cards
all
from target player's
from a-
graveyard.
from
Yeah,
a
single player.
Yeah.
That's me done.
So you don't untap. I'm going to be very conscious about how I tap my land.
Do you imagine if Isshin was out and the triggers on the Scourge?
No, I'm not going
Well,
to
I'm just glad he's not around.
I think this is why Ishin's a bit dirty, but
It's a bit good. Here's a bit good.
if you get mana.
If you get mana. So Bruenor's going to cost me 6. 2. 3, 4. 5, 6. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. So we'll replay Bruenor. I'll use his ability to put the sword on. I will pay a white for a hyena Umbra. And then pass the turn.
Alright, and we'll untap. Upkeep, draw. And draw a tap land, so that's not exactly what I'm looking for, but I think I will pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 before my land drop. And play a Omnath Locus of Rage.
Nice.
And then play a Gruul Guildgate. and landfall, make a 5/5 elemental. And that is me done.
Tap. Come on, land. Come on, land. It's a land. It's only a land.
It's only a
Hope it's a tapped land.
It's a Shattered Sanctum. Beautiful one. Right.
So not a tapped land.
Not a tap land, but not red land, so that's a little bit. Although I can play Isshin. Oh, that would be. Well, Liz, I've got the most life again, so it doesn't do much really.
No.
Which is a little bit. Of it. Anyone got any flyers?
Nope.
No.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm just going to be. I am putting myself arch enemy here because I'm the only one attacking, but that's what Isshin decks do. So let's go. 7 at you, Chris. Please, bud.
Okay. I'll take 7. 21.
For 21. I'll do that. Me done. Pop 10.
Okay.
I'm screwed.
I will. Just give me 1 second before we move. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I'm going to swords your spirit, Matt.
My cleric.
Yeah, cleric. Is it not a spirit? Sorry, cleric.
Yeah. Sorry, spirit cleric. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna sack it in response.
Are you sure you don't want your land? Oh, it's not land. Yes, it's heal. It's
It's
hit
life.
points, life.
I don't think any of you have any. If you have recursion, I don't know.
I've got 2 creatures in my graveyard.
I have the 1 creature and then a spell and 2 lands.
But I don't know whether you do. It's any.
I don't have any.
So just exile your graveyard, Chris. Mate.
Yeah, cool. Sorry, it's exiled before that resolves, right? Or fizzles.
Yes.
Fizzles.
Yeah.
Sweet. So, draw. Ooh. Okay, so command tower. Right. This isn't. How am I going to do this now? Sorry, I'm just trying to work something out. Oh. Oh, that needs to do something first. Okay, so for 2 and Slaughter Stronghold, I'm going to give Bruenor +2 +0 Vigilance and Haste. Now makes him an 11/4. And then I'm going to swing at Matt.
Does he not have vigilance?
He does have vigilance. Yeah, sorry. It's because I'm thinking a step ahead. Before blockers, I'm gonna give it double strike.
Okay. In response, I'm going to pay 3 and Chaos Warp it.
It has got an Umbra on it.
Does that Umbra do?
Oh, Chaos Warp will get around it. The Umbra
Yeah.
is if enchanted creature would be destroyed, instead remove all damage from it and remove this aura, but that's just shuffling away, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Sorry, Dee.
no, that's fair enough. You were going to be dead if you didn't do something, so you had to do
Oh,
something.
no, yeah, so I thought I better do
So
something.
you had to. And in response, I will just have to do it. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. I get a trigger off the sword from attacks, which I forgot to do. So that goes to there. Should we go get land first, or?
Yeah, trigger for the land first, because he responded to the double strike on that,
cool.
and you declared your attacker first.
Yeah.
So you would get your land shuffle up, and then you get your reveal on the Chaos War.
Bro. Right, so I'm going to put mountain into play. Shuffle up, and then something off the top, right? Something off the top. Let's make it good. Let's make it count.
No whammies.
Ready? Off the top.
What is it?
Sharam.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
that's not a bad
That's
one.
alright, that ain't it? There's Umbra
Shramstar.
disappears. But Sharam is pretty cool. Then with the 2 remaining mana.
Oh, Bruenor, why couldn't you have hexproof?
With the 2 remaining mana, I'm gonna pass turn.
Alright, I will untap. Upkeep, draw.
And I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you pesky kids.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to pay 8 and replay Kodama of the East Tree.
Kodama.
And then I'm going to play a mountain as my land for turn. Have a trigger on the Kodama and the Omnath. I'll have nothing for the Kodama trigger to put into play, but I will have a second elemental, and I think I do have a second elemental token. Hit me. And here's the thing. I would like to swing the 10 damage at Matt, but that will put him to 23.
Yeah.
And if he can figure out a way to drop his life total, the other extra points,
Yeah.
then he'll be able to use the dethrone trigger from his
Oh,
guy.
okay. So you're gonna pass
And
turn.
so I'm just gonna swing 1 at Matt.
Oh, okay.
Now for 5.
That's not what I thought. Well, yeah, I thought you were
I'm
going.
gonna swing the elemental. Well, I would normally want to swing 10
Yeah.
at him, but I'm only gonna swing the 5, and I don't think I'm gonna swing my other guy at you. So I'm just gonna swing the elemental token at total.
How big is Kodama? 6'6", yeah?
He is a 6/6 with reach.
33, I thought it was.
Well, the new Kodama is a 3/3. The
The
Kodama
west.
the East Tree.
West
Yeah.
tree.
Yeah,
East tree.
Kodama of the West Tree is the 3/3. Kodama the East Tree is a 6/6.
I'll let that one through. Yeah.
All right, and with that, I shall pass the turn.
Hey. Oh, mate. Oh, you. Oh, that would have been good if it was not an untapped land. Damn it. Hmm. Been a bit screwed on this one.
I think we've all struggled.
Thought you were doing all right so far.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know right where, but like the no double red mana has killed me.
Oh, I didn't realize that the lack of treasure tokens set you back so far. I'm glad I chain reactioned when I did.
I know. Yes, it's just been enough. I mean, I've got red mana now, but it's not really what I want. Right, let's go to attacks. Rovax 7 at you, mate. Yeah.
Well, I don't want to sacrifice my Kodama at this point. So I will not block and hope that
Okay.
you don't have any tricks.
No tricks.
Alright, so just a 7?
Yeah.
Only
I mean,
7?
pretty much dead, I think, either way, so. Um. Do that. No. I am going to play, unfortunately, a Raktus Canarium. And my Caves of Kalios. And that's me done.
Cool.
That red mana.
Oh, you have plenty of red mana on your next turn.
I don't think I'm going to survive my next turn.
I think you will. Bruenor costs too much.
Yeah, but there's like 4 elementals over there that could smash.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it might be
Well, that's
Kravax's
only
game
20.
to win.
That's only 21 damage from these guys total.
Yeah.
If I get through on those.
Yeah. You got to attack with Kodama as well. Do some damage.
Yeah.
Pair of the Wrathback.
Okay. So. Oh, it's 2 for that. It's 2 for that. Red, white, red, and 1, and I'll sacrifice the armory. I'll go get an equipment and an aura.
Is it both on the Ori?
Yeah, and ore. How cool's that?
Oh, I thought it was
Nice.
only just 1.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that is cool.
That's sweet, mate.
That is pretty cool. I can't remember what I was going for. Oh, I could go get that.
Well, if you had something along the caliber of a Swiftfoot Boots or something like that, that's what I would go for.
Yeah, because that one gives hexproof.
Or the Lightning Greaves or something.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab boots, and I'm gonna grab
There we go.
on Seren's wings. Reveal them. They will go to my hand. What will I do then? Shuffle. Shuffle. Put my library down. Pick up my hand. Let's have a think about this. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana to go at. Okay, so for 2 mana, we'll play the boots, and I'll draw a card off Saram. Sweet. do. I'll pay 2 to equip the sword to Saram. And swing total for 2. And I'll go get a land.
Swing at me for 2,
For
yeah?
2, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Grab a land. And pass over to Krovax.
Alright. I will untap. And upkeep draw. And let's see here. I think I'm gonna start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like to play my Toggo. And trigger Kodama of the East Tree. And on that trigger, I like to put out Fires of Yavimaya.
What does that do?
It gives creatures I control have haste, and I can sacrifice Fires of Yavimaya to give target creature +2/+2 until end of turn.
Oh.
Now, I would like to pay 2 mana and cast a Life from the Loam and recover the Blighted Woodland and the Naya Panorama.
Nice. And kill us both in the same turn. Right?
I can only play 1 per turn. And then I like to play the Naya Panorama as my land for turn. Trigger on Toggo to make a rock token. Trigger on the... I'm going to consolidate these elementals. And trigger on the Omnath to make a elemental. If I could find the 3 on this 10-sided dice. And then I like to pay 1 and tap and activate the Naya Panorama. Oh, let's say before I activate that, actually, I have the Kodama trigger, and I like to put the Blighted Woodland into play.
Nice.
Making a rock token and a elemental token. And I do have Kodama triggers on the rock and elemental tokens, but I don't have any other 0 drops to put into play with that.
Okay.
And I like to pay 1 and tap and sacrifice the Panorama to get a tapped mountain, basic mountain or forest. I'm just going to grab this mountain because it's the first thing that I saw. And that will have a Kodama trigger that I cannot use, a Toggo trigger for 4, an elemental trigger for 5, Kodama triggers on the incoming rock and elemental that I cannot use, and then I think I will go to combat as soon as I shuffle.
Seems reasonable.
Seem good.
And I will drop that land off or that card off the top of my library apparently. And I think I like to go to combat, and I will swing 25 and Kodama at U total, and Toggo at... Well, I better leave. Yeah. Yeah, and Toggo at Woody.
Cool.
So in response to attacks,
Alright.
I'm going to pay 1 black and a red for Rakdos Charm.
Mhm.
But each creature deals 1 damage to its controller.
All right. So I have
Oh.
5, 6, 7, 8 creatures.
I'll take 1.
That's down to 6. Chris, this is where you double lightning bolt Crovax.
Well, I've only got 1 red mana open. And I can only run 1 in a commander deck.
That's me dead. I was like, please keep making creatures because it's going to be so funny if I can Rakdos Charm you to death.
Well, I've
It was close,
after that
wasn't
I'm
it?
going.
That was pretty
After
close.
that, I'm going to pass the turn because I have something.
I think I'm dead. I'm dead.
We'll see if it comes up.
Did you? How much damage did you do to total?
I
Just see.
did 25. Well, I did the 20. Well, I guess I only needed this.
Oh, you only need to do
Well, the
25.
5. Oh,
Because
so
Matt's own Rakdos Charms
if-
just killed him.
if I,
right.
well, he was at
The-
26.
I did it on
But-
attack, so I think you attacked me for
Yeah,
31.
I sent
How was it
those
31?
3 at total, and I sent this one at you, Matt, or Woody.
Yeah. Okay. Untap. Draw.
Just needed that last attack, and I think Crovax would have took my second attack.
Yeah. Okay, so let me just count all this out. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 2, 4, 6, and 8 to play Bruenor. I will then oh cool, yeah, then I'll use Bruenor's ability to attach the boots. Everyone alright with that? Crovax?
Yep. Oh yeah, I'm good with that.
I'm dead, mate.
That's why I
I'm not
corrected with
alright,
Crovax.
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt to attach on Saren's wings to Bruenor.
Oh, and that gives flying, doesn't it?
That gives flying, vigilance, and lifelink.
Aw, boo. Well, that ruins the thing that I had planned.
I'm kind of glad because now I'm gonna swing.
Because the if you couldn't give him flying,
Yep.
I could have paid a green for a crop rotation, and searched up rural turf, and comboed off, and made infinite elemental tokens.
Oh, that would have been really cool. Why didn't you tell me?
But since none of them have reach,
Yeah.
you're gonna get over my head and swing it for the win.
Swing in for a lot.
Well, I'm only at 6, and so you swing in for plenty,
Yeah.
and that will do it.
Good game, gents.
Game.
You know, I was gonna do the combo on my turn, but I was worried that Matt would have something, and so that's why I didn't do the infinite combo.
Sorry, but
Turns out I was right.
I was like, please keep making more elementals. I've had a Rakdos Charm once in my life, and it's so funny when you can do it when someone's like attacking you. Right, I've got you for lethal, and then it's like, no, how many creatures you got? Oh, you're dead.
Oh, because I love explaining combos, how the combo works, and why it works at instant speed. In this case, let me see if I can grab my rural turf. Wherever it is in here. The crop rotation would have found rural turf, and that would have came into play, tapped, and I would have a Kodama trigger, the locust trigger, the Toggo trigger, and the Girth and the rural turf trigger. all on the stack, and I would resolve the Gruul Turf trigger first to put it back into my hand, and then I would make the rock token, the elemental token, and I would get 2 more triggers from the elemental and the rock token coming into play. Then I would resolve one of the Kodama triggers to put the Gruul Turf back into play, putting another rock trigger and elemental trigger on the stack, and the Kodama, the East trigger does not go on the stack because this came into play with that ability.
Ah, okay.
And I also get the Gruul Turf trigger, and I'll return Gruul Turf back into my hand. And right now, like on the stack, I have like 2 triggers from the elementals and 1 trigger from the rock, and I can like resolve the Kodama trigger from the rock to put Gruul Turf back into play.
Nice.
Re-trigger
Oh,
all
nice,
of
yeah.
these. Use resolve the Gruul Turf trigger to put Gruul Turf back into my hand, and just keep resolving the different triggers in in order.
Wow, yeah.
And so I can just keep bouncing the Gruul Turf back to hand and putting them back out and re-triggering my stuff and just have infinite rocks and infinite elementals.
That's awesome.
Yeah.